Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, we're just gonna get right into it. I've been dealing with a lot of interesting epiphanies, realizations, and whatever you want to call it, awakenings and whatnot. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. You don't have to help out anyone you don't want to. I wish I could say it in a kinder way. I wish I could say it in a better way. I wish there was an easier way to say it. There isn't. There are so many people in this world that, you know, I'm just going to say it. They're good people. There are so many good people in this world that get taken advantage just because they're nice and just because they're good. I even had this conversation with my therapist. I told her, I was like, I was having this moment in my life where I was really, really going through it emotionally and no one was there for me. And my therapist, she works on an hourly rate. I can't always call her. I can't always talk to her. I don't even want to talk to her like that sometimes. So I was really going through this patch in my life where I was like, no one's there for me and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And so then I thought to myself, I was like, you just need to be nice. You just need to stop being nice. You need to stop being nice. And I was telling myself that. And as soon as I said that, I told myself, your problem, you know what your problem is? Your problem is that, you know what your problem is exactly what I was trying to say. I was like, you know what your problem is? Your problem is that there's nothing wrong with being nice. You're just too available. There's nothing wrong with being nice. There's nothing wrong with being a nice person. There's absolutely nothing wrong with being a good, kind-hearted person. There's nothing wrong with doing things for a person because you wish someone was there that could do the same things for you. There's nothing wrong with that. The problem is you're doing these things, wishing someone was there for you doing these things, when in reality, you should be doing them for yourself. That's the problem. I said that quote to one of my clients because one of my clients got taken advantage of. That's really, really messed up. Like, I met the person that took advantage of my client. I even had a conversation. I interacted with this person. This person lived inside her house and took advantage of her situation. My client isn't just a client. My client is a regular human being at the end of the day. She's dealing with, just like how I'm growing up and going through things in my life, so are other people, older or younger than you. And just because they look like they have it together, and just because they look like they have different housing, they live in a different area, city, they have a different lifestyle than you, they look more put together, more advanced, or however you want to say it, or however you think, doesn't mean they're not going through things. They go through regular things, just like anybody else in this world. So that's what's really, really messed up, that my client got taken advantage of, and she told me she knew this person for 10 years. 10 years. She knew this person for 10 years and this person took advantage of her. And I was upset with her. And the good news is that I have really matured so much because even when I say the words upset, I wasn't even like upset. Like, I was just like this, like upset. Like, you know what? Like, for a future reference, you don't have to help out anyone that you don't want to. Like, because she was telling me how like this person actually like told her sob stories and this and that and this and that, and I was like, you know what, that's how they get you. Like, I didn't even say that, but internally I was like, that's how they get you. And I don't want to, even when I'm upfront and when I'm very honest and when I'm very outspoken, I don't say things to people though, like that could hurt them. That hurts people. Like, oh, that's how they get you. Like, being a good person, that's how they get me. Yeah, dude, that's how they get you. Like, I wish they wouldn't get you like that. I wish that the real bad guys were real bad guys that you didn't know, that were strangers in the darkness, and they didn't come out and get you, and come out and get you. I wish those were the real bad guys. I wish real bad guys were like people you didn't know, but that's not the case. Sometimes, a lot of cases, real life cases, even in the true crime world, a lot of cases, the real bad guys are right in front of your face. They're behind your back. They're your neighbors. They're, people that you would never even think about it. And it's really, really unfortunate. And so, excuse me. So yeah, and I even posted it on Instagram. I made a video about it because I've just thought about my life, and I've thought about how so many people personally have asked me for help, and I've declined. And I've said the type of people that have asked me for my help They've only asked me for my help because I'm the last option. But I'm not even an option like that. I am not an option. I am a human being. And more than just a human being, I was someone that you actually trusted and knew, and you kicked me to the rocks because I don't know, whatever your reason was. And now you see that other people around you don't have you like I used to have you. You want to come around. I can't have that around me. You're treating me like a last option. That's not what I'm about. I am a regular human being and I have to take care of myself. And I've noticed that about, and I've noticed that in my life too. I started to take care of myself more and first than other people. And the people that I used to take care of and more, they've noticed that I started doing that, and they've said comments, they've let me know, they've made me feel uncomfortable, they've made me feel like I'm crazy, they have pushed my boundaries, they have really disrespected my schedule. They have disrespected my opportunities and my priorities. And it's just interesting because that's what healing is. You would think that when you're finally getting yourself together, when you're finally rearranging your own lifestyle, and you're thinking about doing this and doing that to level up and to elevate, you would think that a lot of people would respect it, or a lot of people would actually show up for you how you show up for them. Doesn't really work like that. So you have to take care of yourself first in order to take care of other people. And if you see somebody that isn't doing good for themselves, all by themselves, and then they come to you asking you for help, you have the right to say no. You have the right to say no. You have the right, and you're not judging them. And that's the problem. You're not judging them. You're not thinking that you're better than them. You're not thinking that, oh, well, I took care of myself and you didn't take care of yourself, so no. You know when someone wants to get back on track. You know when someone generally wants to, you know what, I hit a rough patch in my life. I need 3 to 5, 6 months of help until I get back on my feet. You know when someone's gonna do that for you. You know when someone's gonna, and it's not about paying you back. I have helped out people where they're like, I don't even know how I'm gonna pay you back. And I'm like, I don't want you to pay me back. That's not why I'm helping you out. I'm helping you out because I wish that when I was in your situation, someone could help me out. And guess what? That doesn't really happen. Like whenever, and then when I needed help and I would reach out to them, they actually acted really weird. They ghosted me. They would act weird and this and that. And I was like, you know what? I generally have to stop treating people. Like, I actually treat people how I want to be treated. I treat people how I want to be treated, but I am way too available and I am way too nice. So I have to take a little step back and I have to reevaluate my morals and I have to reevaluate my boundaries. There's nothing wrong with being nice, and there's nothing wrong with doing things for people that you wish people could do for you. But don't get upset when those people don't show up like that, because they're to them, they don't think like you. They think like them. They have their own personality. They have their own story. They have their own behind the scenes. People do things that you don't even know about. You live with people that you think you know them, but you actually don't know them. And that's nothing, and everybody is entitled to their own privacy. Everybody is entitled to their own opinions. Everybody is entitled to their own lifestyle, their own wants and their own needs. Everybody's entitled to that. There's nothing wrong with that. And there are people in this world that live like that. They are entitled to their own wants and needs, that they don't care for other people. They will use you until their wants and needs are met. And that's that. So you have to be careful. You have to watch out. And I sincerely wish there was easier and better ways to say this, but there really is not. But, you know, because it's acting like I'm acting like my defense is I'm saying all this because of that. No, I just generally wish there was a better way to say this. So take care, be safe, and enjoy the sunshine if you got it out there, because it ain't around here.